Hey guys, Philly Boy J here, back with another recipe. I have so many baked macaroni and cheese recipe, it isn't even funny at this point. But here is another baked macaroni and cheese recipe I'm going to be showing you. What you're going to do first is you're going to get a pot, you're going to fill it up with water and place it over high heat. Once the water comes to a boil, we're going to add our macaroni. But for now, what we're going to do is we're going to move over to the counter and focus on our cheese and our other ingredients, okay? So let this come to a boil. Once it's come to a boil, we're going to add the macaroni, but we're going to go and move on to the next step now. Alright guys, so while your water is boiling, what you're going to do is you're going to chop up your cheese. Here is some Philadelphia cream cheese that I chopped up, and some yellow and white blocks of cheddar cheese that we chopped up. So make sure you chop up your cheese. Okay guys, so now that our water has come to a boil, we're going to add our macaroni pasta. And we're going to let them cook until they're tender. Alright guys, so what you're going to do is you're going to get your pot, you're going to place it back over the stove, and to the pot you're going to add your butter. And that is not some neat butter, as you can see. That butter been through some trials and tribulations, as you can see. It's really important to make sure that your macaroni is fully saturated in cheese. You know, sometimes when you eat people's baked macaroni and cheese, you notice that certain parts are not as cheesy as other parts. Or certain spoonfuls are like cheeseless. So this prevents that. Alright, once your butter melts, you're going to add your milk. And then we're going to begin adding our seasonings. Alright, so here's our seasonings. That's our salt, our sugar, and our pepper. We're going to stir that in. Okay guys, so what I didn't mention is that we're going to be adding some shredded sharp cheddar cheese to this. Okay, so we're going to add that first. And we're going to add the Philadelphia cream cheese. Going to add that to this. And we're just going to let this go until it is fully melted. All right. And we're going to add our white block of cheese. Add that on in there. And I was going to add the yellow blocks of cheese, but I think I'm just going to add that to the macaroni once I place it in the baking pan. So stir this in until it melts fully. Okay guys, so our cheese is melted enough. We're going to now add our macaroni. And we're going to stir it in to the cheese sauce. So add the macaroni and stir it in really, really well. Make sure it's fully saturated in this cheese. Look at that. Ah. This is the way you want your macaroni and cheese to look. Nice and cheesy. Oh my gosh, look at that. Alright guys, and there go your macaroni and cheese fully saturated in this cheese sauce. So you definitely won't have to worry about there being any parts of your baked macaroni and cheese that will be cheeseless. It's going to be really, 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 really cheesy. Alright, so let's move on to the final step now. Then you're going to add your macaroni and cheese to this bacon dish. Look at that. Cheesy, cheesy, cheesy macaroni. This is a lot of macaroni and cheese. So I'm going to be giving a lot of this away. Look at that. Alright, so now we're going to stir in our block of cheddar cheese. The yellow cheddar cheese. Stirring that sharp cheese. Want to make sure that this is distributed evenly throughout the macaroni. We're going to get ready to top this with the remaining shredded cheddar cheese. Give it a nice little crispy top. Alright, just for decoration purposes, I'm going to top this with like a tablespoon of parsley. Some parsley flakes. Alright. I'm going to bake this in the oven for a short period of time. And I'll get back with you guys once it is all done. See you soon. Alright guys, so as you can see, there goes our baked macaroni and cheese. It's bubbling. You just want to bake it until the cheese on top is nice and crispy and it browns a little bit. I don't like really stiff baked macaroni and cheese. Some people do. If you think that you would like yours really stiff, then just bake it longer. If you like yours on a looser side, then just don't bake it as long. I like mine to be the consistency between stiff and loose. Okay, so I'm going to get ready to take it out now. Look at that baked macaroni and cheese. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. It is really, 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 really good. Amazing. Look at all that cheese in there. Look at how cheesy it is. And the whiteness that you see, that is the cream cheese, the Philadelphia cream cheese. And you know I'm from Philly, so I gotta get that Philadelphia cream cheese. But look at that, man. This is so cheesy. All that cheesiness. Look at that. guys just don't know what you're missing. You just don't know what you're missing. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this baked macaroni and cheese recipe. It's really, really amazing. Peace.